Hi there. My name is Tanya D, and I am the host of Musing with Tanya D podcast, the CEO of the Shamanic Healing Academy for online wizards looking to connect with their intuitive self at tanyad.com. And if you don't know me, I have been in the intuitive realm, the subtle realm, for most of my earthly existence. I primarily do this now through online digital products, my audio medicine room, and really spirit guided me to work with specific mentors. Elder Malidoma Somé, an indigenous medicine man, shaman, an elder of the Dagar tribe in Dano, Burkina Faso, along with Cindy Dell. So the universe is always granting us opportunities to be guided to specific mentors, to be proteges of their magic medicine ritual. So why online? Well, of course, I don't think I really need to tell you that online offerings and digital products, even an audio room, are really hands down the most fulfilling ways that truly exist at the current moment in this timeline. Just being able to connect with anyone from all over the world. Truly, I believe soon the subtle virtual world appears to be on the horizon. What else allows us to learn from the comforts of our own library in the sky? And chances are, if you are tuning in, listening to this, you too have the desire to connect with your intuitive self, spirit, source, the divine intelligence that we're all a part of, until you inspire and ignite your own individual gift and purpose, the origins that resides within each and every one of us. Chances are you too may be running into the feelings of being stuck, repeating patterns, not getting the memo, possibly missing more than one thing, or feeling like you're missing all of the things. And if you do happen to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, I do live cowrie shell divinations at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays between the hours of noon and 4 p.m. one-on-one in-person cowrie shell divinations. Thursdays only. Of course, unless I happen to be filling in for one of the readers there. The link is actually in the show notes. Also, if you would like to investigate the Rising of the Origins, a free online immersion. I generally do this immersion twice a year. However, the portal for the goodies is still open. Replays from this year's Rising are actually on the highway. And in this immersion, I really walk you through the elementals, baby steps into integrating them, connecting to an elemental, so you can see the elements that you too can utilize to ground fundamentally, organically, naturally. You possibly may see, feel, or sense what elemental subscribes actually to you. But head on over to club.tanyad.tv/rise to join this free immersion. Otherwise, I'll be so grateful to see you in person at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays, noon to 4 p.m. in Salt Lake City, Utah for cowrie shell divinations, along with my weekly show on YouTube as well. So with that, blessings to you, my energetic beings, and once again, welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. This Musing Moon meditation is dedicated to the goddess of the night, the lunarities, as always, the Libra new moon, birthing a new Libra, aerating our relationships, partnerships, contracts, opening up to accept, to receive the sound harmonics. Libra is the season of the fall, the harvest. Libra is also a cardinal direction, the invitation, the energy of the invite. It's all about beauty, aesthetics, being refined, putting it all together. Aligning the energy of the dog, the loyal dog in Chinese astrology, the western direction of your house. Arriving on October 14th, a solar eclipse and a new moon, 1:55 p.m. Eastern, 12:55 p.m. Central, 11:55 a.m. Mountain, and 10:55 a.m. Pacific. Honing in at the 21st degree, a splash of fairness, justice, peace, balancing those scales, initiating a powerful new beginning, how we are seen out in the world, possibly a new reputation, identifying possibly a little dramatic, a strong desire, a need for this harmony, this balance. It kind of reminds me of tuning the strings of a guitar or a harp. It truly is a fantastic time to do a sound tune-up, believing in the manifestation coming to fruition. Tune-up or rewording of our intentions, adding the ingredient of emotion. Like, what is the intention going to feel like when you open up your heart to really receive it? Building up to the crescendo, skills begin to negotiate. negotiations are in alignment. So there's no need to compromise. It's a time to rework or reword to get to work on this rebalancing within our relationships. Being in soul support and in authentic partnerships, being allies instead of opposing forces. The energy of Libra is the inner peaceful warrior. It's a chance to liberate, making changes in our day-to-day life. I'm always asking myself, is this disrupting my inner peace? In doing so, establishing peace, harmony within our environment, people, places. It's a sense of refined order, balance in our lives, even value, a real sense of value in relating, being in partnership. New moons bring fresh insight, creativity to our heart. What we love, being in relation with, in this case, Libra, partnering, being in partnership with ourselves and out into the world. And with Mars and Saturn in the mix, we may feel a need to find the perfect balance in pacing ourselves. So with this new moon weaving with the ebb and the flows of the solar eclipse, we have a climactic energy to really initiate inner peace, bringing that inner peace out into the world, restoring balance to all facets of our lives like a diamond when it comes to relating in those relationships, partnerships, even one-on-one relationships, bringing them to the forefront. Time to indulge in a little romance? I'd be asking yourself. But being that new moons are about reflecting, setting intentions, the eclipse is taking this to a higher octave, a degree, great for exploring those partnerships. What is it your heart wishes for in a relationship, a partnership, or partnering? Is there an air about a feeling that comes? Do you believe the partnership is something true to your heart? Amplifying areas of our life that may feel possibly a little topsy-turvetish. Meditate on ways that bring this peaceful lunation, seeing them through the spirit of this new moon, inspiring fairness, inspiriting harmony, balance, and really opening up and accepting a new way of feeling in relationships. Reflect and refining our choices. It's like truly being authentic, truth or consequences. So for the Libras, to say that you're transforming is really an underrated statement. Having a memoir reflection of the year's lessons, it's time to put them into practice, becoming your authentic best self. This is a great moment or a movement to reflect, celebrate your victories, all the moments, and even the not so fantastic ones that have assisted you to gain momentum in the harmony that you are continually seeking. The key to access all of this is the divine reflection of realizing that you already do, along with allowing yourself to thrive in your own uncertainty, constantly evolving in your identity, embracing the notion, the idea that peace thrives in growth, the same way that it exists in the stillness, the yin and the yang. Nature is always in transition, and so are we. Scorpio, are you ready to retreat back into your own shell under the sand? Time to access your own spiritual acumen, a time for some spiritual reflection, escaping the material world, the physicality, a moment of soliciting your own inner solitude. It really is divine reflection from the inside to the outside, knowing that you carry this innate wisdom that your body holds inside. So listen to your intuition, find that vibrational tone that really transforms your own script, that inner voice. Get into the flow of your emotional field, possibly visiting your feelings. They have something to offer you, teach you, and just remember to not let them be all consuming. And with that, I totally say ashe and blessings to you and for you. Sagittarius, this is your energetic hiccup. It's a lunation to remember, a memoir to lean into on your environment, the company you keep, whether that's community, society, groups. It's time to really open up and allow yourself to really access the assistance that your heart truly needs, removing your ego from the cosmic soup. Suppressing is oppressing. So be on alert. I almost said on hiatus, of inviting old relationships, friendships back into your life. You may not fully understand or intentions. Just remember that true happiness within yourself is really the best way to define freedom and that adventure. And just allow yourself to express your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. This really is an opportunity to share with the collective and watch as the world turns and everything comes to fruition with their encouragement. Capricorn, the career strive that you've been facing this year is coming full circle. Libra is an air sign pushing you to realize the importance of balancing your work, social, even your home life. Discrimination is all about advocating for your right to really have some fun, like some play, some joy, some laughter. I'm feeling the cantombres coming in. Your rest is just as important as your work and labor. New moons, remember why you started and keep making progress towards achieving your goals. And just remember that life has made a beautiful memoir, those moments, and really practicing finding your own inner joy in the little things, the simple things in your day-to-day life. And they will remain fulfilling and all of your endeavors will come true. Aquarius, changing your entire philosophy kind of sounds a little dramatic, possibly a little chaotic, but this lunation is all about expanding on the code of ethics you already have in place. It's a great time to really explore, navigate new ideas, sharing your heart with others, and lean into your need for balance, balancing your heart and your mind. Your new journey starts with opportunities that are really, I would say, like a sounding board. They're bounding. So if you're willing to cultivate a growth mindset, just remember that some mistakes bring us to the best adventures if we're able to implore and open up to those new perspectives. Pisces, have you been holding on to false hope? This lunation is blaring, it's screaming. It's a reminder that fully depending on others to lead you to where you need to go will only take you in circles. So this is a moment of releasing that which blinds you to harmful cycles. It's like you got blinders on. The past is behind you now. It's time to look forward to those new experiences that will influence your new way of living during this amorous lunation. Just remember, you give life to what you give energy to, but the best lesson to learn in life is to let go. You're in a transformative state and make room for this new energy. And honestly, we're all in transformation in the Dagara. We're in a year ending in 3, which is being authentic. It's being change and transformation. And on the other side of authenticity is chaos and drama, just as a side note. Aries, your relationship vulnerabilities are in full display, so it's a great time. I would say it's fantastic. It's a magical time to investigate what you really need in relationships with others along with yourself. Be heart-centric. It's time to fully immerse yourself in romance. Don't skimp out on self-love. This time is all about bringing external care to your inner world inside, protecting your energy, your vitality, and trust that the future will reward your commitment and devotion to your own heartstrings. You're being reminded that the best people meant for you come unexpectedly when you least expect it. So trust the divine process. What and who awaits is just pure elemental magic and definitely worth the wait. Taurus, are you ready to address your day-to-day habits in your health practices, your living style? How are your relationships impacting your overall well-being and even your well-healing? The things you've been avoiding this year will come full circle, so absolutely be cautious of repeating the same memoirs, mistakes, with the expectation of a different outcome. You're being encouraged to really attract what your heart wants. So by being what you want and taking care of yourself is absolutely your starlight. As new rituals often come to us at the most magical time, this moon is awakening, just recommending taking some oversight, like taking over your wellness, your practices through rest, recovery, reflection. It really is ritualistic. It's a reminder to seek new rhythms, new tones, new songs to bring you the most soul harmonics and also the balance. Gemini, are you making time for simple pleasures? You're kind of being reinstated or reinstalled the vital importance of those indulgences. So don't be afraid to take a day off to mingle with your side hustle or hobby. Just remember, the virtue of balance to all air signs is really assisting each other out, helping each other out, and the need for moderation and being respected. You're being reminded of your potential to make beautiful things and really being encouraged that the things that you're making, they're very conceivable, they're making you happy. This also applies to romantic endeavors. So go ahead and shoot your Cupid arrow. There's no holding back. Cancer, you've been, I would say, passionately devoted to projects, possibly that you've started this year, but it's time to really take a breath, take a pause, step back, and return to your roots with the new moon kind of orbiting in your house of family and origins, the origins of our soul, our emotional foundation. So you may notice major shifts at your home front. Possibly you're being reminded that old keys will not open new doors. So take care of what you love, maintain your energetic boundaries, and be proud of who you are, where you are in your personal healing journey, in the safety and comfort of the sacred temple that you absolutely call home. Home is your foundation. You are ruled by the moon. Leo, do you feel like going fishing? Like you're all talk and no bite? Got a lot of strings out there? There's a reason why you've had a foot in your mouth encountering those words lately. So it's like you're being accessed or prompted, initiated to face those energetic hiccups head on, having a shift in your mindset, maybe some new skills. Maybe you find a new way of doing something. It truly is a time to be open-minded, choreographing and highlighting the messages that you have within yourself. Those are just as important as the communication, the words you use with others. When we stop carrying those past energies and feelings into our new experiences, that's when we begin to feel the intimacy of truly heartfelt being understood and using authenticity. Virgo, time to gear up for some mysterious introspection, my dear Virgo. So this new moon is like pressing us to really get down to the nitty-gritty, get into the dirt, play in the earth, values that really mean the most to you and through you have been playing that sacrificial kind of energy lately. So this truly is a fantastic time to really revisit your own initiation of your own self-worth, self-value, moving it into alignment with how you truly, authentically value yourself. Practicing different words, invocating, reciting. I see a lot of different things as it concerns your financial endeavors. Just really reminding yourself that old energy is clearing, possibly in your auric field. So new energies are entering, streaming in. This is great, absolutely fantastic. I would call it absolute light, universal streams. Just know that things are coming your way. So with that, let's take that inhale of 3 and hold for a pause and an exhale for 3. As you climb into your body, into your skin, and just get into your own sacred space, tuning into your energetic center that resonates the highest for you. Sometimes I find most people it's the solar plexus, hopefully it's the heart center, and possibly your throat center, because that is all about Libra. Maybe you feel like toning or chanting the seed sounds of that energetic center. So just climbing into your body, let's kind of tone into the throat center. You can bring in blue light from the heavenly universe if you feel, but this is all about using our voice. It's the equilibrium, it's the balancing of sound. So let's bring in the sound of Yam. And I'm not the best vocalist, so just bear with me. So let's just take an inhale, deep inhale, hold for a count of 3. Inhale. Really just cleansing out our throat center. Now, as you inhale down through the crown, through the orbiting field of your unique I am divine presence, streaming in blue light, scalar waves to your throat center, backside, front side, you decide. You feel like the backside needs a little cleansing, the inner wheel, the outer wheel, or the front side, and really decongesting our throat center of any toxicity or debris. And as you do that, just make sure you exhale and release. And let's bring up some healing streams, personal streams from the Earth star, about 1.5 feet below our feet, streaming up that Earth energy. Again, the color of blue. And it just feels like it's the sky blue rising from the Earth, coming up through our feet and all the way through our root center to our sacral, solar plexus, to the heart, and exiting and releasing through our throat center. Now, you should be feeling a little tingly sensation as these healing streams are pulsing from the heavenly universe along from the Earth star and out the throat center. So let's go ahead and inhale again all the way down from those universal streams, the heavenly universe, down and through to the throat center, and holding for a count of 3. And really just feel the vibration, the pulsing, the humming, the tuning up of your throat as you exhale and release. And again, we're going to come back up through the Earth star all the way to the throat center, hitting each of those sounding boards from the Earth star to the root center, the sacral, the solar plexus, our heart center, the divine heart, and exhale and release, feeling the hum of the Earth radiating through our throat center. And again, inhale through the universal streams, the heavenly universe, all the way down. Maybe the blue is turning a little effervescent. Maybe you see some gold, maybe you see some white. Either way, bringing it all the way down to your throat center, holding for a count of 3. Exhale and release. Inhale by divine design all the way through the Earth star, 1.5 feet below our feet, radiating up personal streams, collaborating with the heavenly universe as we hit the root center, our manifesting ability, our physical empathy, hitting our sacral, our emotional empathy, activating our administrative channel within the solar plexus, the data entry, those gut feelings, moving forward into the heart center, our relational channel, and exhaling through our throat center. So those spiritual truths, so where we can be authentic in using our voice. Exhale and release. Inhale, universal streams from the heavenly universe all the way down to your throat center, effervescent blue, like the sky. It's possibly a little more subtle, a little more see-through, just saying. Bringing that into your throat center and allow it to swirl into that electrifying, magnetic, heartfelt invocation, being able to use your authentic voice from the heavenly universe. Spirit is guiding us, spiritual truths. And exhale and release. Again, bringing up from the Earth star, shooting through all of our energetic centers, all the way up into the throat center, and feel the magnetic energy and the electrical energy bursting together. Feels a little yin and yang. The elementals are with us. In this case, it's the element of sound, being that it's Libra, pulsing through our throat center, our own heart's desires and feelings of self-worth in a relationship, knowing that we are the mainstay ingredient to our own authentic voice. Exhale and release. And with that, take a breath and take a pause. Stretch your body. You are rooted. You are grounded. Your feelings are frequenting the frequency that they elevate to in your consciousness, in your awareness. You are vibrating higher. You're elevating into your throat center. And with that, I say ashe, blessings to you, and I will see you on the other side. If this episode inspired you in some magical way, please take a screenshot of you tuning in on your device. You can either post it here in the comments, Instagram stories, tagging, of course, at the Tanya D. And to keep the momentum flowing, and if you're feeling into your heart, it really does help with the algorithm and whatnot. If you could subscribe on my channel, I would totally gratefully appreciate it. But again, as always, it's all about paying it forward and lighting up the stage, the star that I believe we all are. Blessings.